good, fine. Okay, let's try another one. Let's go low, high, high on the left, and high, low, low on the right. Ahead, please. One. Low, high, 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 low, low. Okay, we're going to go low, high, high, and high, low, low. Low, high, high, and high, low, low. Okay, let's give that a try. In this pattern, we can go high, high, high versus high, 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 high versus high, low, low, and so on. This gives us a potential for 64 different patterns just with double sticks. Okay? And then we can add another set of elements of different tools. For instance, upward figure eights. Okay? Good? We're going to go 3 upward figure eights. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, and then highs. 1, 2, 3, all highs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that gives us an unlimited amount of patterns because we can keep adding different tools. Upward figure eights is one, abanicos is another one, floretes is another one, and with ticks are another one. Okay, so that gives us over 200 different variations of the same Sinawali pattern. Okay? The commitment is to self-preservation and never, 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 never quit. Never give up. When confronted with a physical confrontation where the necessity of violence would dictate to be the proper response, you won't be afraid. You'll make the proper decision, either to run or to fight. Okay? There's no such thing as a coward. If you decide to run, run like Ben Johnson. If you decide to fight, fight like a wild man. Okay, now the last part of weapons training is taking it from drilling up into sparring. Okay, once you've practiced long enough and you've mastered the techniques and the drills, then you want to kind of spar them. And each weapon kind of brings out a different type of attribute. The first category is the knife. The knife brings out cat-like footwork and the timing for entering. Okay, and if you can get your low-line kicks in against the knife without getting cut, you know you can do it against empty hands. Okay, so I want you to move around, pair off, and let's go about 3 rounds of knife sparring. Okay, let's go. And go. marks you see on the knife hand will literally be the end of the fight. Get out a little bit, keep the distance. That's it, Andy. Nice kick. And break. Nice round. Good job. Have a seat. Okay, in this next round, I might say largo mano. If I say largo mano, I want you to go right into the largo mano drill. Then I'll say spar, and I'll say hubad. Go right into hubad range. And then I'll say sombrata. Kind of break up the training with drilling and sparring. It gives you a nice composed mentality. Allows you to keep your composure. And that's very helpful in a street fight. Usually the person that keeps their composure will be able to launch their tools better. Okay? All right, next round. Start off in sombrata. Cut and slide. Anytime you get a chance, insert the knees, low line kicks, headbutt once in a while. They push off long range and spar. Up on your toes now, move around, stay busy. Think like a cat. That's it. Nice movement, Abby. Keep busy. Keep that up. Back over here, Ed. Largo mano drill. One side feed. Sombrata. Hubad. Break. Okay, in this last round, we're going to kind of break up the weapons. I want one side to have a stick and the other side to have a knife. Okay, so one side grab a stick. This type of training, where you have a shorter weapon against a longer one, gives you a good sense of distancing and makes you exercise your footwork, okay, because you're no longer playing with equal ranges. All right? All set? Okay, let's go. You notice that the side with the shorter weapon is always going to be at a disadvantage. Try it. Keep the stick busy. Keep them at bay. Do a lot of redondos. A lot of redondos. Yeah, that's it. Keep it busy like that. There you go. busy, Paul. Just hit him. I want to hear those gloves being whacked. Good, Abby. Whack his gloves. Hit him. Harder. That's it. Bring those fangs loose a little bit. Okay, time. Switch sides. One side, next side with the stick. And go. Bud. Sombrada. Okay, push off long range spar, 10 seconds. Break. Our weapons training we get from the Filipino martial arts, Kali. And I'd like to share with you a traditional salute that they do, okay? And it starts like this: as heaven and earth, as my witness, I'm seeking for knowledge beyond the five senses, with the five senses. And I treasure all life. And I bow not in submission, but in respect. And I extend the hand of friendship. I rise now to show you I bow to no man, and serve only the Creator, and I treasure the knowledge my instructors have given me. And although my body may fall in combat, you will never defeat my spirit. Now that we've covered the two major training methods, Sombrada, which is counter for counter, and one-side feeds, we want to go now into what's called Carenza. This is what you do when you're by yourself and you don't have your training partner. Okay, well, Carenza is to weapons training what shadow boxing is to the empty hand game. Okay, so anytime you just pick up a weapon of any kind, you simply just move around with it. Okay, Carenza is what you do when you're by yourself. This is a single stick. It's the first weapon I'm choosing. All I'm doing is going through different stroking patterns. Okay, we can cover just the basic angles that we already have, and I'm just getting used to flowing. And you have to remember what the characteristics of the weapon are. Okay, the stick is used to be hitting. If this all of a sudden would turn to a knife, now it would be more slicing. The thing to remember in Carenza is no matter which weapon you pick up, always let the characteristics of the weapon tell you how to use it. Okay? And use your footwork. Sometimes be more like a boxer, and then go back to hitting with the stick. Then you're up moving around a little bit. Some of the other tools that you can put into Carenza are upward figure eights, or abanicos. This is called a redondo, which we've covered before. Okay. Anytime you retract the stick, that's called a watik. And just so you don't hit yourself, you kind of stop it on the bicep. Okay. This is a forete. It means a flower or a fake. And the main thing is you don't twirl it like a baton, but you keep a hold of the stick. So you have abanicos, floretes, upward figure eights, watiks, uppercuts, follow-throughs. In Carenza, there's no set thing. It's not like a kata or a form. It's a freedom of self-expression. Anything you want to add into Carenza, you can. For instance, if I'm moving around with my flat bass, my watiks, and my upward figure eight, if all of a sudden I feel like I want to put in a cross, boom, I can do that. And then get up and move around a little bit. If I want to put in a little savat shot, I can do that as well. And if I want to put in an oblique kick, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? It's all self-expression. It's freedom. Up on your toes and move around. It's a good workout, too. You might want to get some music going on, a little Santana. Now, once again, in Carenza, the main thing is to work with a variety of different weapons. All the different categories apply. Single stick, double stick, knife, what we call a spada e dago, or long and short. And this is double stick training. Just go through your Sinawali pattern, same thing we worked already. Okay, and just kind of move around. Sometimes, like I said, be more combative and go into your pattern. Okay, if you happen to pick up a long bladed weapon, this is more for fluidity and flow and thrusting. Carenza with the knife is more meant to tighten up all your mechanics. It'd be more like a cat. Everything's quick and tight. Whenever you pick up the knife, just shorten everything up. Okay? Category in Carenza I'd like to share with you is the spada e dago. Once again, just go through the same motions that you did before. Or you can do this by yourself. Now let's look into some weapons disarming. When you have the stick in your hand, the very best disarm you can do is anytime any angle comes in, you smash the hand. Okay? That's the best disarm you can do. If, however, the smash on the hand doesn't exactly do it, then we have another series of disarms that we do. The first one is called a snake. I just snake my hand around and I take the stick out. Okay, do it again. So you smash the hand and I wrap it around this way. Okay, that's a snake disarm. Okay, once again. These disarms can be done from any angle. If he gives me an angle 2, I smash the hand, and here's my snake. Take it out that way. Okay. For the sake of simplicity, we're going to keep them off the angle 1. So once again, the first disarm is a snake disarm. Take the stick out. The next disarm we have is called a vine. I smash the hand, grab his stick, and take the stick out. Okay, that's the vine disarm. Once again, sometimes I thrust to the head and then take it out. Or in some cases, I'll smash the hand, go to the kneecap, come back up this way and take it out. Inflicting pain always has an advantage in helping your disarm. So far we have a snake and a vine. The next one is called a quick release. Anytime I switch it here, I support this and I go against the thumb. That's a quick release disarm. Once again, I switch it here and hit on the temple. And right here, I just support that. And if it won't go here, I take it all the way around. Maybe I'm going to use my leg to take it out. But the principle of quick release disarming is that you're always going against the thumb, that way. The last disarm is called a strip disarm. Okay, if he gives me an angle 1, I smash the hand, I might hit there, and I just strip the stick out that way. Okay, once again, this is my smash in the hand, I hit there, that helps, and take it out that way. Okay, so we have a snake, a vine, a quick strip, and a quick release. About my teachers, I can't say enough about them. First of all, of course, Bruce Lee, who founded our art, Jeet Kune Do, and its concepts and philosophies and principles. And Guru Dan Inosanto, who's been our guiding light and has continued the research and development that's made all this possible. And of course, Hickson Gracie, who's helped us tremendously with the ground fighting and is probably the premier fighter in the world today. And you have Dan Inosanto is the most knowledgeable martial artist of our time. And on a personal note, my instructor, Paul Vunak, I'm dedicating this whole series of tapes to him. And thank you, Paul.